Hello Wobblies! Welcome to Wobbly Otter Outdoors. I'm Chris, and in the second video about Canyon de Chelly, we're going into the canyon with a Navajo guide and camping overnight. We booked this tour through the Spider Rock Campground host. We leave our campsite that's on the canyon rim in Spider Rock Campground. Other than the White House Pueblo Trail, for all other canyon floor access, you must be with an authorized Navajo guide or a U.S. Park Ranger. It's been dry, so much of the canyon road is soft, thick sand. Canyon de Chelly contains dwellings and rock art of 5 peoples: the Archaic, the Basketmakers, the Pueblo, the Hopi, and the Navajo. The Navajo still live here today. Respectfully and at their request, images of the Navajo and their personal belongings are not included or are blurred in this video. White House Ruin is named for the long white plaster wall of the upper dwelling. White House was constructed and lived in by the Ancestral Puebloans about 1,000 years ago. Cottonwood and Russian olive trees are prominent in the canyon floor, along with the indigenous tamarisk bushes. The flowers of the Russian olive trees smell immensely sweet. Window Rock is only visible from inside the canyon. The sandstone Spider Rock rises upwards of 750 feet from the canyon floor at the junction of Canyon de Chelly and Monument Canyon. Spider Rock has spiritual and cultural significance for the Navajo. Our guide takes us to the place we will make camp. It's near Sliding Rock. The property has been in his family for generations. We set up our little Coleman pup tent that we've had for years. Our guide shows us pottery remnants along with mortars and grinding stones that have been found on the property on the canyon floor. Built around the year 900, Sliding House contained up to 50 rooms and 3 kivas. It was occupied until the mid-1200s. The sloping floor of the ledge gives the dwelling its name. A large part of the structure has fallen off the ledge. It's a beautiful evening and we sleep oh so well.
So evidently, Bill has discovered that we had a raccoon visitor last night at the edge of the campground. We see all the little dug up spots. We think he was digging up antlions. And then his little feet prints are here.
There's a pretty good
Oh,
one
that's
right
a really
there.
good one.
He stepped on it, but it looks kind of like a little hand.
Right.
That's the front paw.
So the paws that look like, or the prints that look like a little hand, those are the front paw, and he stepped in his own tracks some. Sand's really soft, so it squishes out around his feet. He's digging up antlions. So there's where he's been digging. And these are antlion pits. These sets of scale. They're not very big. They're maybe 1.5 to 3 inches across at the top of the antlion hole. It's cold, so they may be, I don't know how active they are when it's cold. Well, ant comes along, and the ant tickles the sand and knocks it into the hole, and then the antlion kicks sand up above the ant, so the ant will fall down into the little hole, and then the antlion eats the ant. I hesitate to dig him out so you can see him. I may have some footage at home that I could add of an antlion when he's all nice and warm.
Today we explore Canyon del Muerto. The falling fluff-covered seeds of the cottonwood trees is so thick it looks like snow. Antelope House is on the canyon floor, so it's easier to see. It is named for its images of antelope that are attributed to Navajo artist Little Sheep, who lived here in the early 1800s. They represent the Navajo returning to the canyon to thrive again. Running Antelope House Pueblo stood 3 to 4 stories high, had more than 80 rooms, and had at least 7 kivas. It has 2 room blocks connected by a central circular plaza. There's a swastika symbol on the cliff wall in Antelope House. Long before the swastika was adopted as a symbol of the Nazi Party of Germany in 1920, it was used by Native Americans and had different meaning. For Native Americans, the ancient whirling log symbol represents the sun, the 4 directions, and the 4 seasons. Thanks for watching, Wobbly Otter. We love you, and we hope all your tomorrows are bright.
Thank you for watching and subscribing to Wobbly Otter Outdoors.